Good. Okay, so will you, ladies, please share with me your story of, kind of your struggle and what you guys have gone through with dealing with breast cancer.
Do you want to go? I'm going to start crying already. It was 2 weeks before my 28th birthday. He got in tissues, Mom. And I pretty much knew my whole life that I would get cancer because my mom had it. And every single female on our side of the family. It was a shock being so young. I mean, I was 27 with 2 little kids. Sorry. I didn't think I would start crying already. They called me at work, so that was kind of horrible. But I was stage 3. My tumor was very large, and I opted for a double mastectomy, and I had 8 rounds of chemo. I don't even remember how much radiation, 40 treatments or something like that. And then, I don't know, reconstruction, lots of surgeries.
You want to share yours?
Yeah, sure. Well, my husband and I had just found out we were pregnant in October of 2011. And then shortly after I got pregnant, I felt a lump, which, with my sister going through it, I was a little worried, but I was pregnant, so it was probably hormones and stuff. So when my first checkup for my pregnancy, my doctor didn't like it at all, so they sent me for some ultrasounds and did a biopsy of it and got the call at work. Of course, when the doctor calls several times and leaves you several messages, you know before you talk to her that it's not good. So I kind of knew that, but going through it pregnant it was very hard because you were very worried about, you got to take care of yourself, and we had a 10-year-old at home, but then you don't want to do anything to hurt your child either. You know that you're growing, but we ended up, I was just past my third month, and I had a single mastectomy. They watched him throughout. I had ultrasound before surgery and right after. He did fine with that. I started chemo after my first trimester, and he handled it fine. And then had 6 rounds of chemo, and he gave birth to a healthy baby boy 2.5 weeks early on May 15th. He was born with more hair than I had on my head, and my son would joke that I was barefoot, pregnant, and bald. I thought that was pretty funny. But that's the 10-year-old for you.
Can you guys, kind of share with me from, before all this started, kind of the emotions that you went through, when you felt that lump or when you went in to get checked and when you got that call, just the things that, you kind of feel that, people don't expect to feel.
Well, at first, I guess I was so young, I didn't think, because she had a lump that turned out to be nothing at first. And so I was like, oh, it's probably nothing, being 27, and just shock. With 2 little kids, worrying about if I'm going to be around for them. And then, that's probably what helped me get through it. Knowing that I had to do everything possible so I could still be here for my kids. And now it's just worrying that it might come back somewhere else. But glad that I'm done with everything now. All my surgeries and everything is done. So I'm glad about that now.
It was it was more like it was hard to believe because I was pregnant, and at the time my husband and I hadn't told anybody we were pregnant yet. We were waiting to tell everybody Thanksgiving because it would be in the first trimester and everything. But finding that out, and then, that whole day was just a mix of emotions because we were supposed to go up and help at my son's school for not Thanksgiving, but not a Halloween party, but a fall party. So we couldn't do that, and then we were at the doctor's office forever that night, and then we had to go and tell my parents, and then tell his parents, and then finally tell my son, which that was probably the hardest.
Can you guys, share with me a little bit about how long you've participated in the Race for the Cure, and kind of why you choose to participate in the race itself, and what an organization like Susan G. Komen, why it's important for you guys?
I've been doing it probably 5 years, maybe, because of my mom. She was diagnosed when I was 2. So it was because of her that we started. And then, obviously, now we both have. I don't know, the research needs to be there. It needs to be there before my daughter has to go through this. And it's good to get everyone together for such a great thing. My friend, I wore a tutu this year. It's fun, and the money goes to something great. And like I said, this year, last year I participated in a wheelchair, and this year I ran across the finish line. So it was really meaningful to me this year to be able to run across the finish line.
Absolutely.
I've been doing the race probably 7 or 8 years with my mom. We've done it for quite a while. We had trouble getting her to do it for a while, but we finally
I was
got her to do
young.
it.
I didn't want to
Yeah,
go
she was
wake up early on a Saturday.
We wanted to do that. No, we've done it already for quite a while. It's a nice way to give back, and it's a great organization for women.
Good. So a question for you guys, are you guys both cancer-free today?
Yes.
As far as we know,
Yes.
yeah.
Good. And how long has that been for?
Depends on when you judge it from. I had the surgery to take out the cancer January of 2011, and as far as with all my treatment, it's been summer of 2011. So
I had my surgery November 21st of 2011, and then I was done with treatment March of 2012.
So, about a year for you or so, and then about 6 months or so
Yeah.
for you. So
Yep.
fantastic. What would each of you say to women who are newly diagnosed? Just kind of words of encouragement and advice and wisdom that you can give to them.
you'll get through it.
Yeah.
It sucks and it's hard, but most women will get through it.
Reach out for help.
Yeah.
There's a lot of resources out there.
Absolutely. So, all right. Thank you very much. I'm sure I know it's difficult, so I very much appreciate you doing this.
Then real quick while we're still on camera, can I get you guys both to spell your names for me?
Oh, yeah.
Say and spell.
Therese Stephenson, Terese, last name too. Stephenson.
Nicole Stephenson, Nicolle Stephenson.
Perfect.
We'll start with that next time.